OGDuffy, find myself in Tonbridge in Kent. I've never ever been to this town before, so we're going to do a game hunt. We're going to do the charity shops, we're going to do the CEX and see what we can find, people. Wish me luck. The first charity shop here in Tonbridge, and I have to say I was really surprised with Tonbridge. There were so many charity shops here, so that's always a good sign, you know, because you've got to keep looking for those retro games. Yes, you have, but the big question is, did I find any? Yes. Well, anyway, not in this charity shop, but the next one here, Sense. I went in here, and in here, as you can see here, found a basket of games. So I got quite excited. But I have to confess now, I did not pick up any of these at all because A, I've got them, and B, the prices were not far off CEX anyway. So save them, leave them there, let the next hunter go grab them, so to speak. But anyway, next stop, CEX. Wasn't a bad CEX, to be fair, and I have to say the CEX here in Tonbridge I felt was better than the Tunbridge Wells CEX, which I visited the previous day. So yeah, it weren't too bad. We'll go in, we'll check out all the shelves as always and look at the retro bits and go from there. Now here, loads of Pokemon there, look, loads. If you're a Pokemon collector, especially on the DS, they've got one of everything there for you. That caught my eye there, that Game & Watch, £75 boxed. And for the age of that box didn't look too bad, I didn't think. Donkey Kong Bongo there, and this screen, look, mate, you connect that to your PS2 and it would make it sort of a portable effort. Yeah. A mini there. Now a question for you guys here, right? Okay, we're going to take a look at this, the Sega Master System. Now as you can see here, right, this is the very first, the original. My mate Popey, bless him, he saved and he bought one of these and he got it with Hang On and the Rocky game. He got it for a package from Woolworths, yeah, and but yeah, he loved it, and it was a great little system for the time. But my question to you guys is this: which model do you prefer? Do you like the original, or are you more a Master System 2 fan? Drop in the comments as always. Personally, for me, has to be the original. Leaving away the nostalgia there of the retro window and heading to the PS3 shelves. Oh yes. Now what really surprised me here is the amount of numbers, sheer quality numbers here. But look how many they've got of these like AAA titles. Modern Warfare 3 there. They must have had maybe, I don't know, good 18, 20, 30 copies of it. It was nuts. But anyway, we digress as always. Dead or Alive 5 here on the PS3. Now, I'll be honest, right, the Dead or Alive series is one really that passed me by. I mean, we had so many of this sort of genre game at the time, didn't we? I mean, we had like the Tekken series, the Street Fighter series, etc. And for me, I was always more the 2D sort of fighting man of Street Fighter 2 that just did it for me. So sort of, you know, the Tekken and all that. I had Tekken on PS1, but Dead or Alive, how good a franchise was it for this sort of genre of games? And is it one I should look into? Yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts, people. Leaving Dead or Alive behind, we move along the shelves. The usual sort of, as I said earlier, the AAA titles here, and there was loads of them. They just seem to have been sort of numerous copies, you know, of the same sort of game, especially the Call of Duty and the Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. And like Grand Theft Auto 5 there was just loads. So maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think about collecting on the PS3? I mean, I love it, you know that. Do you collect on this, or do you prefer the 360? I think a lot of people are massively into the 360. And I think there's probably a lot more collectors for 360 than there are PS3. Just my thoughts, just my thoughts. Let me know if you collect for either of those systems. This caught my eye here, look, right, ready? Ride to Hell. It just seems like some sort of Hell's Angel sort of, I don't know, is that, what sort of game is that? I've never come across that one before. So any thoughts on that? Have you played it? Let me know. Is it one we should be looking out for and picking up? Because as I say, it's the first time I've spotted it. I'm assuming it's some sort of Grand Theft Auto style game maybe, where you're a biker gang. Let me know, one of you will know. And continuing, moving on from the biker game there. Okay, Saints Row. Again, loads of copies of that. And loads of Uncharted. Talking of Uncharted, it's the game of the month actually over on the Discord. So one I will definitely be playing this month because I've never played Uncharted 2, you know. I know, shocker. Anyway, PSP games here. I always take a look now at the PSP because I know quite a few of you are massively into it who collect, and you always have a go at me. Oh gee, you missed the PSP, so here we go. This one caught my eye though, Resistance. Now, I played the Resistance games on the PS3, and I have to say, for the money, what a franchise that is, honestly. It's £1.50, you know, and they are such good games. Storytelling's good in them, the action's good. They're just quality games, and one of those, if you've not played that franchise and you've got a PS3, do pick them up. They're really good. I can't bang on enough about them actually, and for a quid 50, you can't go wrong. I don't personally own a PSP, but if you do and you've played Resistance Retribution, is it as good as the PS3 franchise series? As always guys, drop in the comments, let me know, and do remember, if you spot anything on the shelves as I'm going through, you were like, oh gee, you missed that was a great game or whatever, do drop in the comments. I love reading your suggestions, so please do that. And remember, do stick around to the very end, because of course I'll be going back to OGDuffy Towers and showing you my pickups of the day. Oh yes, there are a few actually, and I was quite pleased with them. A quick look at the PS2. Now it's caught my eye here, look, right, ready? Seven Samurai. Now obviously I know that is a movie, but I've never known it as a game. I know nothing about that at all. Now, as you can see there in the picture, that is a tenner. It was a nice condition game, it was complete and everything else, but I've not played that before. It's a new one on me. As I say, I know the film, but the game, never played that before. Have you got any experience of this game, and is it one worth picking up for the collection? Or did I do the right thing by sliding it back there? From the PS2 we move on and we go to the Xbox, the original, the OG Xbox, people. I loved my original Xbox, Halo in particular, but this caught my eye here, Street Fighter, the collection. Anniversary collection, this one, £8, but it includes the original animated Street Fighter movie. Now, we all remember the Hollywood production, didn't we? Who was in that? Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kylie Minogue, yeah, and a few others. But I've never watched the animated cartoon, obviously, movie. I don't really go in for cartoon films at all, but is it any good? Is it one of those worth watching? Is it quite adult in relation to, you know, its rating and stuff? I know absolutely nothing about it. And the game itself, is that a decent collection? Is that one worth picking up? And Return to Wolfenstein down there. That's a blast from the past. I do remember that game back in the day as well. Anyway, moving on to the 360. Because I know so many of you collect for this system, you really do. The orange box there, took a look at that. I've got that on the PS3, but I remember having that on the PC back in the day. And what a collection of games that was. I think Mrs. OG got it for me for one Christmas. Yeah, I was into my PC gaming back then. And it was a great collection. I particularly like that, you know, the Fortress, Team Fortress. Brilliant. Anyway, this caught my eye. The Last Remnant. Square Enix, so, you know, let's be honest, Square Enix don't make bad games at all, really, do they? Well, not in my knowledge, in my experience, they've always been pretty decent. I'm sure they've done a few dodgy ones, but I wasn't sure, is this also available on PS3? Because, like I say, it's the first time I've spotted that, or is that an exclusive to the Xbox 360? I'm assuming it's also on the PS3, but I know one of you good people out there will know. So drop in the comments, is that available on PS3? And more to the point, is it worth me actually getting? So Xbox 360, that's your little glimpse into the 360 shelves of this branch. Moving through branch now, we make our way to the Nintendo Wii U and Wii section. Unfortunately, no Wii U games I don't already own.
I've literally got about 10 games to go until I've fulfilled my full Wii U PAL set, so I always look. This caught my eye, Battalion Wars 2, I've got this, right? But that's £1, that game. Now, graphically and everything else, it's actually really, really good. And it's got a half-decent rating as well, so it's worth picking up. If you've got a Wii and you fancy an half-decent little title for £1, you can't go wrong with that. Now, look at this, right? All-Star Karate. I had a look at this and looked at the back cover and stuff, and I thought to myself, I originally thought, oh, it's going to be like, you know, a decent karate game, but then looking at it, I think it's sort of one of them sort of fun party games. But the main reason I stopped to look at this, and it reminded me, we started watching the new season of Cobra Kai, and then little OG went off to his nan's for a bit, and we stopped watching it. I really must do catch up back on that. I love a bit of Cobra Kai. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so Cobra Kai, must get back on it. Anyway, back to the games, people. Now, this pretty much concludes CEX. We'll be getting back out of here and then heading into some more charity shops where hopefully I can find some games. The hunt continues. Now, along this little stretch of road here, there was a good 3, 4, maybe even 5 charity shops, one after the other. So one thing for Tonbridge for sure is it's not short on places to be looking for your games. Also, at the end of this road as well, there is a Crack Converters, or Cash Converters if you prefer the official title, and they're always good little stores. And this Cash Converters here in Tonbridge had some very interesting big box games for those that like your old PC stuff. I mean your old PC stuff, but we'll come to that. A few games in here as you can see, but nothing I don't already own, so I didn't bother with any of them. I left them there, and a quick look through there in case there was a game tucked away, but unfortunately it wasn't to be on that front either. Just your usual sort of DVDs. British Heart Foundation, and like I say, they're just like the odd calf and things breaking up all these charity shops along this stretch. So it's really worth a little turnout here. It really is. Yeah, well worth a visit. But unfortunately, the charity shops did have some games, but nothing for me really. A bit of a spoiler alert there. But the prices here on the PS4 games, I mean, I might have bought that Battlefront, I don't know. I think the thing is now, like these more modern games like this, you can get them on so many digital downloads and stuff, like your Xbox Pass and things, that is it worth investing in them? You know what I mean? They're more digital these days now, them sort of games. But here it is, the Cash Converters. We've a quick look in the window, PS5 and an Xbox there. £280 that Xbox. I mean, is that a good price or not? Now, take a look here. I'm going to stop, zoom in, give you all a bit of a closer look. So I know some of you guys are massively into this sort of stuff. I mean, let's some right old classics there. Dungeon Master, Elite 2, Frontier. Look at that. Oh, you don't see these sort of games every day, do you? But there you go anyway. Spoiling you now, ain't I? Spoiling you. So that was that. Some absolute classic stuff there. You don't see that stuff anymore, really. I had your usual sort of bits on the shelf here. I had a look at the PS3 games and what have you. But unfortunately, there was no sort of standout titles. I thought, oh, yes, I really need that. But some nice bits nonetheless. So definitely worth checking out Tonbridge for sure. Thoroughly enjoyable. Plenty of places to look.
Game hunt finished, people. So many charity shops here, so many. A Cash Converters, a CEX, so all good. But anyway, you know what? We've finished the game hunt. So what's coming next, people? Oh, you know it. It's beer o'clock. We're gonna go and get a pint, because that's how I finish every game hunt. And then back to OGDuffy Towers, show you what I found. Game hunt finished. Oh, very mixed results, which I will show you all very shortly. There's only one way to end this, guys. You know how it goes. Cheers. See you all back at OGDuffy Towers. Show you what I found. Oh. That was Tonbridge, people. What can I say? I have to say, I was really surprised by the amount of charity shops that were there. There were a few games, don't get me wrong. I mean, nothing special, no real, you know, diamonds in the rough, so to speak, but that's not the point. The fact you're finding video games is a positive in itself. The CEX there is quite a nice size. It's a decent size CEX. The retro wasn't as much as I would like to see compared to other CEXs, but hey, maybe it was just a rough week. Maybe they'd just been wiped out. And of course, the Cash Converters there, wow, them big box games. You just don't see those anymore, do you? I mean, I wanted 50 quid for one of them, like, so they're pricing them well. I mean, I don't go in for them, I don't collect them. I've got a big box Warcraft 2 that I found in a charity shop in Chatham. That's on the shelf over there. That's a pretty decent item. But I held on to that because it's Warcraft and I've got a passion for Warcraft. But anyway, I'm digressing as always. So what did I get? Well, all the pickups are from CEX. They're just there. And I'm looking at them. We've got a total of 8 games in total. 8 games. Bit of a mix. We've got some PS2. We've got some Nintendo Wii. And of course, oh yes, some PS3. Because you know me, it would be rude not to. Oh, yes, indeed. But looking at them now, like I say, then there's nothing here majorly expensive. But these are games that I just looked like the look of, and I thought they're interesting. And I know some of them I'm definitely going to be playing for sure. And I might even get Mrs. OG out here to join me in a game or two. Oh, yes. Anyway, let's get to it. So the very first one was this. This was a whole £1. And it's on the Nintendo Wii. It's Nerf and Strike. Okay, now we know Nerf are like them toy guns with the foam bullets and all that. The reason I picked this up is, I'm assuming, rightly or wrongly, that this can be played with the Nintendo Wii Zapper. Because the games that use the Zapper are just incredible on the Wii. They really are. To target the demolition style, use your blasters, choose your blasters, hone your blasting skills, switch shot, etc. So I'm assuming that can be the case. Now, I'm not going to do this every time, but they all come complete. You know, I'd like to buy me games with the manuals. Oh yes, but for £1, it's worth a gamble, isn't it? You can't go wrong with that one for £1. Anyway, what we got next? A couple of PS3 titles. PS3 games, you're probably bored of me saying this week in and week out. They're great, they're well priced, they're just, they're awesome. But I'll tell you what, I was well excited when I saw this, right? It's not an expensive game at all, far from it. And actually, I know it has got a manual, I thought it felt a bit light. £1.50 I paid for this, and it is Buzz Quiz TV. I love the Buzz games. I think as party games go, when you have groups of friends over and people and stuff, you can't go wrong with Buzz games. I mean, it typically was the PS2 started out on, but on the PS3 there are a few Buzz titles, and I looked and I thought, do you know what, I haven't got that one. He says, looking up it. Yeah, no, I've only got one on the PS3, and that is it there. Buzz, the Ultimate Music Quiz. So when I saw this, I was well excited because I thought, I didn't know there was that many Buzz games on the PS3. I thought there was only like one. So that, for £1.50, made my day. Yes, indeed. And while we're on the PS3, there was another one there. Now, they had a lot of these here, right? A lot of them. So I took my pick. I cherry-picked the best manual out of them, and I cherry-picked the best cover that I liked. And it is this. I've never played these games before. Mass Effect. Now, that is Mass Effect 3. I've never played a Mass Effect game. Have I been missing out? People drop in the comments. Take Earth Back. I'm assuming, looking at it, it's a FPS, first-person shooter. Yeah, and there's a Big Ben there. So I thought, you know, what's not to love there? Mooching around London, shooting what I'm guessing will be alien objects. IGN, them good people over at IGN said it's bigger, more intense and even sexier. Never been able to whistle that well. The next 3 titles are all Nintendo Wii games. Again, nothing majorly expensive, but 3 that I know I will play and looked intriguing to me. Now, when I look at the Wii games, I'll be honest, I'm always quite interested because you get some unique titles that are just for the Wii, and this is one of them. Because that great controller it could sort of bring a bit of a unique video game experience to sort of franchises and stuff. So this is it. Prince of Persia, Rival Swords. £1.50 that, right? Looking at this, you use the sort of Wii controller, Wii remote, it's sort of like a sword and stuff. Fight like you've never fought before, right? It looks all right. Discover a complete new way to play Prince of Persia. Play and master 2 distinct characters. Play the entire Two Thrones adventure on Wii. I'll be honest, I have not played a Prince of Persia game since the very original, and I think that was on PC, DOS system or something like that. Yeah, I'm going back that far, people. It's quite a franchise now, isn't it? There's loads of them, loads of them. The next Wii pickup, right, is a game that when you're charity shop hunting, FIFA, all that old nonsense, all them aside, this is one I see fairly often, but not on Wii. So what is it and why did I buy it? It is this. It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, I've got copies of this on all sorts of systems. So why, OG, did you buy another copy of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, I'll be absolutely honest with you, right? This is the 2nd edition, and I picked it up there on the front because it says new, right? Play with your own me and receive phone calls from Chris Tarrant on the Wii remote. And I guess because it's a 2nd edition, it's just going to have a lot more questions or brand new questions compared to edition 1. So that is why I picked it up. And for 2 notes, I ain't complaining. Even Chris Tarrant would pick up buy it for that, I reckon. Anyway, yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I certainly do. But like I say, these are great Saturday night games. Come out in the games room, I put the telly on, get Mrs. OG out here, a few drinks, and mate, I'll tell you what, happy days indeed. And while we're on the theme of TV quiz shows, people, they've struck again. Again, this is the 3rd Wii title I got. Deal or no deal? Yes, our mate, Mr. Noel Edmonds makes a comeback. This is The Banker is Back. Deal or no deal? I remember I used to come in from work, and this was one of them sort of R5 TV shows, and they'd be there choosing the box and all that. It's just great, great fun. And I thought, you know what? Me and Mrs. OG, this is where why am I getting so excited over like quizzy type video games? I just do, I love them, I love them. And again, for £3.50, that is going to bring me so much entertainment. It really is. Don't get me wrong, it's probably what people refer to as shovelware and sort of old toot that you'd find in a charity shop and that. But for 3.5 notes, that is going to bring me hours of pleasure. It really will. Anyway, experience the thrill of the award-winning TV show Deal or No Deal, The Banker is Back. And this time he means business. Unlock 12 of the banker's magic secrets and earn the banker's respect. Challenging single player modes, classic game banker, game blah blah blah, multiplayer modes, player versus banker game and evil banker game. Yes. That is going to be a lot of fun. So, 2 left. What we got? 2 games remaining. A PS2 game. Now when I saw this I thought, yeah, I've got to pick that up for the money. And it's a good job I'm not doing a CEX challenge because I actually already have this. But the truth is I didn't have it. I bought this and then someone contacted me. I've got a batch load of PS2 games. Are you interested? They're all stacked up over there. I'm currently selling them as bundles. And this was amongst them. And I was going to keep it for myself, but now I've got it. I've got it, so I thought I'll put it in a bundle, which I did over on the website there. So anyway, it is Escape from Monkey Island on the PS2, £4 whole. It's nice condition. It's complete with a manual. Now, for me, the Monkey Island series just takes me back. You know, when I had an Amiga, little OG was this big, and I'd, you know, been doing baby feeds in the night and all that, and the Amiga was into its own back then, and Monkey Island 1 and 2 were 2 of the great games that I used to play on the Amiga. Yeah, absolutely stunning, great games, silly humour, I get all that, but I loved them. This is probably nowhere near as good as those two original Monkey Island games, but you know what? For 4 notes, I'm not leaving that sitting there. Which brings me to the very last game. And it's a PS3 title. It was £6 whole, people. £6 whole, and it is this. Buzz Quiz World. Yes, we're going quiz-tastic on this lot of pickups. But again, I was like really surprised because I thought there was only one game for the PS3 that was a Buzz game. I've now got 3, so I'm well happy, well pleased with that. You can't go wrong with a bit of Buzz quizzing. No, you cannot. So now what, folks? Shall we play one of these games? I have a question for you good people. What time is it? Oh yes, it is beer o'clock, which means it is time to pull a name out of the very nice beer jug. Yes, it is. These are the guys that support at the top tier level, beer o'clock, and join members of the channel. And this beer will be dedicated to you. Yes, you. He says, pulling out the name, and the name this week is Sean C. Sean C, my friend, this beer is for you. Many thanks. Let's crack it open. And what a beer you've got, my friend. Oh, yes, indeed. It's a good strength. It's a premium strength. Not just that. It's a 620ml bottle. What's not to love? That's more than a pint, you know. Anyway, I think this is about 5%. Yes, bang on 5%. It's from Japan. It's a Japanese brew, Asahi. Super dry lager. What's not to love with this one? Anyway, let's pour that one up, my friend. So, get that poured. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Get a nice little lead performing on there. There we go. And of course, a little bit left in the bottom here. Pop that over there. Sean C, this beer, my friend, is for you. Thank you for your support. Oh yes, cheers Sean. Oh, it's a beautiful beer, Sean. Thank you for your support, son. Let's go play a game. I've gone for it, people. We're playing a bit of deal or no deal. I just couldn't resist. Anyway, here we go. Let's see how old Noel does for me, eh? Pick me boxes and all that stuff. Put on and tighten the wrist strap. Well, hopefully we won't be flailing around too much. Maybe you get the punch now, who knows? Hope not. Just want to pick me box, Gov. Anyway, hurry up, come on. Oh, here we go. Licensed by Nintendo. I'll tell you what, I love the Wii. And I play the Wii via my Wii U. I just think it's brilliant because it's sort of backward compatible. So, a good reason, Mad Monkey Studio, a good reason to get a Wii U. Anyway, while this is all loading up, grab me beer. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we get the idea. Checking the Wii memory. Yeah, there's plenty there, Gov. Do you want to create a save file? Continue without saving. Not at the moment. Let's just play a game. We had a bit of practicing before Mrs. OG at the weekend. There we go. OG. That'll do. Deal or no deal?
Welcome, pilgrims. 22
Here he is.
identical sealed boxes.
And that's some shirt, isn't it?
Is a quarter.
Yeah, all right, mate. Just a new game. We don't new game. So break the banker's code. Solo. Classic. Yeah, we could play classic. So if I remember right, you pick your box, don't you? Right at the beginning. And then what is it? I can't remember. You have to. Yeah. Oh, it'll come back to me. I'm sure. Okay, choose my character. He looks doody. She looks cool. He looks good. He looks awesome. He looks bald. Shit, I thought it was a microphone. It's not. It's her dress. It's a line up her dress. But there's plenty of people on here. Who should we be? Yeah, let's be him. He looks sad. Actually, look how enthusiastic he looks. He looks a bit like an elf, doesn't he? With his ears.
22 identical sealed boxes.
Yeah.
One of which is £250,000.
Oh.
Welcome to Deal
Oh,
or
no deal.
Let's get this done, Noel. Me and you. Let's get it on. Oh, I've got to press
It's time to get started.
there. It is. Let's go. What do I do? Ah, I suppose I'll pick someone for a box. Right, guys, let's pick who I think looks the part. There's 2 rows of people. Who do I trust out of them? Who looks lucky? I mean, he looks shifty as, mate. Look at him. I'll tell you what, do we go with Blondie? I'm fit at 20. Let's go with 20. That's one of my numbers on roulette when I play roulette. Lock it in.
Can you find a blue?
Right, yes, so that's it. You find blues and your value of your box keeps going up, doesn't it? Right, so who do I want to get rid of there? Mr. Shifty, he's got a blue. Told ya! I told you, mate. Look how shifty he looked. Yeah, hey! Whoop, whoop! Can't get any better than that. Yes! Come on, OG.
That's just what we
What
were
we're looking for. Yeah, damn right, no. I'll tell you, this banker, mate. Look at that. He's going to be offering me a small fortune. I'll tell you, a small fortune, mate.
We need to avoid the
Power of 5. Okay, whatever you say. I got this. I like the granddad. I think he looks quite genuine. He looks shifty. Let's go for him. Yes! Yes! Awesome! This old banker must be putting himself, mate. Only 2 boxes in, though. Let's be honest.
Yes!
That's a long way to go yet. That's a good-looking board so far, people. As long as we keep them big numbers up there.
Next?
Where are we going next? I think we'll go over to the other side now because we've done our sort of lot over here. Yeah, let's go over this side now. We're looking for people that look a bit iffy. I reckon he's alright. Him, look at him. He's dodgy as, mate. Oh, no. That weren't meant to be.
Just what we didn't want to see.
Yeah, you're telling me, no. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Oh no, didn't want to get rid of that one.
Choose a box to open.
Come on, Rob. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back to that other side because that was good for me over there. Well, no, hang on, hang on. He's looking a bit sinister. Let's get rid of him. And rightly so. Yes. Okay, mate. Yeah. Yes. He's a bit excitable, isn't he? Him.
Great to be with such nice people.
Nice
They
people.
really are.
I don't know. I don't know what he was.
Keep it low.
Keep it blue. Who we fancy next? Let's have a look. She's looking a bit iffier. She's looking worried. Let's get her out of the game. Could be worse. Could be worse. Oh well. Three
That's
blue,
all right.
two, 3 blue, 2 reds gone. I've still got my high-end blue reds though. Come on, we'll see what this banker's going to offer me.
Hello, banker.
Oi! Right, what's he got?
Deal or no deal?
Right, I'm going to pretend I'm playing this for real, and I'm going to go
hope
no
for your
deal.
sake that was a wise decision.
Oh, shut up.
Keep it blue.
I'll keep you blue in a minute, mate. Anyway, yeah, let's have a nose here. I'll tell you what, let's go for... I'm liking the look of him. I think he's going to be lucky for me. Number 1. See, I'm looking at the people, not the numbers. See, 17 is the number I always do on roulette with 20, 17 and 20. And 22 is quite a good number for me. Let's go for him. Yes! Yes! Happy days with that. Brilliant. Whoop, whoop! I'll tell you what, right?
That's just what we
How
were
much was this
looking for.
game? 2 quid? 3.5 quid? I'll tell you, I'll quickly look at the price. This was £3.50.
Can you find a blue?
Look at the fun you know for £3.50 these days, eh? Want a blue. He's going. He's gone. Come on, be quick. Yes! Yes! Come on, OG. We got this.
That's just what we were looking for.
I'll tell you what, this next banker offer I get, I've got one more box, ain't I? I think it's 3 boxes now. So it'll be one more, and then
We need a blue.
the banker's offer should be quite decent if I can get a decent one now. He's looking shifty, but I like the look of him. She looks right. I'm going back to the other side. I did alright over here before. Legs 11, not sure about him. This old grandad, I was going to keep him, but I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure now. Right, I'm going to go for this end. One of these has got to go. Unlucky for some. Come on. Oh, I don't know, they're cheering it, so I suppose it's the lowest red, is it? That ain't so bad
all
then.
blue round. That's got to hurt.
That one blue, was it? That was red. Yes, an old blue round. It's got to hurt the bank. How's that going to hurt him? It's red, you plonker. Good old Noel. Right, here we go. It's 10,000 something before. Yeah, answer the phone. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, come on. Go on.
Deal or no
15,350. I'm going no deal. I'm going to probably play.
And see if you.
I'm probably going to try for one more round, you know. I know. Yeah. Go on. Yes! Great start. Awesome start. Slurp of beer is well deserved on that one.
Yes!
Noel's more excited than me. Bless him. Thanks, Noel. I'm liking your shirt, bruv. Right, anyway. 2 more blues and we should be in for a decent offer, methinks. If I get rid of that...
box to open.
Yeah. Right, okay. I'm keeping Grandad. So how many have I got this way? Number 9. Let's get rid of her. Oh, no! 50 grand! Oh, dear me. Even Noel's gutted for me. Look at that. Anyway, right, okay. I'm keeping Grandad. I'm not sure about a legs 11. I'm keeping him for the moment. Let's go number 5. Yes, that's good. That is good. Now is it a banker's offer? That was the 3rd box, or do we have to open more than 3?
Well done.
Thanks, Noel. Yes. There we go. If it's at least 20 grand, I'll take it.
Hello?
Over 20k, I'll have it. What's he offered?
Deal?
19,220. We're going no deal. I'm going away with at least 20 grand.
That was a wise decision.
It is wise, no. I come here with 20 grand in my head. Don't know why, but 20 grand, mate. I'm here for the 20. Right, anyway, let's get rid of one of these clowns. Oh, I like the number 22. 10. She looks a bit pale. She needs to get out of the studio. The lights... Oh, no! Oh, that isn't going to help me for this 20 grand, is it? Oh, God's sake.
Just what we didn't...
Oh, God, no. I've still got the 250 on there, though. Right, I need 2 blues
Choose
here.
your next box.
Need 2 blues and we'll be all right. Come on. He's going. I like the look of him. Oh, no. Oh, what am I doing? What am I playing at here? The offer's going to go down, isn't it?
That is catastrophic.
I mean, he offered me 19k. He ain't going to offer me that now, is it? I'll tell you what, this is going to be a great laugh for me and Mrs. OGA. I'll tell you what, Granny, you're going. Yes, I knew she was a wrong un, mate. I knew she was a wrong un. You could spot it. Anyway, this offer's not going to be good, is it?
Better.
Yeah, well, that is, but the offer ain't going to be better, is it? Do you know what? I've got so many boxes remaining. I might just go, I don't know. I'm going to 11 grand he's going to offer.
Deal
16.
or no deal?
I'll say I want 20.
Play on and see if you make... Where are you going?
Right, here we go. Where am I going next? He can go. Oh, God's sake. Oh. Oh. Don't know what's
Where are you going
no.
next?
Oh, where am I going up? Going home at this rate, no. Come on. Oh, yeah, you're going. Look, she's got the hump. She looks a bit sour. She can go. Oh, no. I've had it here. It's gone. This is it. Oh.
Just what we didn't want.
Oh, look at this board now. I'll tell you what.
Keep it low. Keep it...
18, 11. Let's go 18. She keeps looking away. tenner. Yeah, we'll have some of that. That was good. This offer's going to be what? I'm going to go for 11 grand. It's going to offer me 11 grand this time out. What do you reckon? 11 grand. Go on. The banker's laughing at you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Right, go on.
Deal
8.
or no deal?
No deal, I'm going for that 75.
I hope for your sake.
Yeah, alright, you
was a
keep
wise-
saying the
let's
same
keep
nonsense. Yeah, let's keep it blue. Legs 11's going. 3 grand, that's good, that's good. It's not the best case scenario, but it ain't the worst. It's only 3 grand, it's 3 grand.
We can live with that.
We can, I'm with you, Noel. See, they're all upset and all that. See, the 75 grand is still sat there, people. If I get rid of that 750 and 10 pence,
Choose
then
a box to open.
I reckon he's going to offer me over 20. He's got to. See, I'm sticking with Gramps, or am I? Let's go over the other side. Let's go and see. This is this side. So all I've got left there is Grandad. Grandad. Do I trust Grandad? That's the key here. Then we got this side. 2 there. So hang on, there must be another row of people here. Oh no, have I messed up? Oh yeah, because of course you have 2 boxes left. I've got a good feeling about Gramps. But his number ain't one of my lucky numbers, so... I've 17, 22... I tell Gramps is going. I've got to get rid of Gramps. I'm sorry about this flitting back and forth. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm getting too into it. Oh no! Gramps was my hunch all along. Look.
Just what we didn't want to see.
So I've got 1 red left and 2 blues. Oh, 10 grand is my maximum. Oh, I've got
Where are
nothing
you
to lose.
going next?
Oh, this game is harsh, mate. This is harsh. Right, I'll tell you what, right. It's my last choose, really. I'm going to keep 17. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, God's sake. We came with nothing. We're going to go home with pretty much. That is more than catastrophic, mate. Look, 10p or 77. Right, I'll tell you what's the banker going to offer here. If I was the banker, I'd offer a quid. Fiver. Go on, a fiver. Fiver.
Hello, banker.
Yeah. He's calling me a numpty and all sorts. I know.
Deal or no deal?
192. I'm dealing.
Okay, that money is safe.
I've come wanting 20 grand and I've got 192.
You didn't beat the banker.
Hang on. I didn't beat the banker. I dealt at 192 and I had 10p in my box. So that beat the banker, didn't it? Oh, blimey, no. Such aggression. Calm down, my friend. Right, a mounting box was 10 pence. Highest banker offer was 19 grand and I won £192. There we go. Deal or no deal?
That was deal or no deal, and I have to say, what a great lot of fun that was. Them games there, 8 games, £21. So you tell me in the comments, people, was that a deal, or has the banker beaten me on them? Personally, I think I've got some great cracking little titles there. Nothing majorly collectible, nothing majorly exciting, but for me, they are actually, so yeah, all in all, but they're going to bring me hours and hours of fun. They really, really are. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Hit like, subscribe, do all that stuff, but most important, comment. Are these games any good? Do you think I've just picked up a load of old fodder? But as I say, they might not be for everybody. What pickups have you had of late? Let me know in the comments. I always love reading what bargains you've had, if any at all. And especially any charity shop pickups that have been particularly good. Oh, thank you for supporting. Thank you for everything you guys do. And Sean C, this beer, my friend, is for you. Stay safe. See you all on the next one, people. And cheers, Sean.